We're here for a special focus on Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII, and I have a very special guest here with me. Hillis, the voice of Lightning, is here. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So we have a couple of questions that I want to start off asking you before we jump into some media clips and so on.
Oh boy.
How's your E3 been so far? You just arrived, correct?
I did. I just got here, and I try to come every year if I'm not working,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like it's Disney World for gamers.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming. Actually, I came with a few cousins today.
Yeah?
Yeah, who are very, very big gamers and big fans of Lightning, of course. They have to be.
Are you like the coolest cousin in the world?
Kind of, I think so.
I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah, they have a lot more friends thanks to me.
Awesome.
No, they're good at making their own friends. Anyway, but I brought them today, and they've never seen anything like this, and I think they've been. It's like kids in a candy store.
It really is, especially the first time.
Yeah, it's
you
incredible.
just walk in, it's all these lights and blinking things and amazing looking games.
It's
and so
incredible. I mean, it really is. I'm looking around. I don't know if you guys at home can see. You know, we're just looking out at all of these crazy blinking lights and the whole Square Enix booth, and it's huge.
The Square Enix setup is especially impressive this year. I know I'm a little biased, but
a little bit.
You know, been here for several years now, and the booth this year knocks it out of the park. I'm really impressed.
I know
with
the
it.
lighting. I'm like, it is. It's like Disney World for gamers.
All right, so a couple of questions for you. We'll start with what was the feeling like to be chosen as the English version of Lightning?
Well, it was incredible. I think I might have told the story in the past, but I did a simple audition. I think I read 3 or 4 lines as, my interpretation of Lightning. I got to see kind of a drawing of her, just copied black and white, and just had 4 lines, and I just went with whatever my heart told me, and they liked me, so I got lucky. But I didn't realize what a big role it was. I didn't realize that the world that I was going to be existing in and the character I was going to be voicing was going to have such an impact. So my very first day at work, when I found out I was Lightning, they gave me a book about this big and told me to just, get to know it.
Read
in about
through this real
15
fast.
minutes. Yeah. So in about 15 minutes, I got to know the world of Final Fantasy XIII, and it was a little overwhelming.
But exciting, I can imagine. Do you have any insights into the qualities you infuse into Lightning as a character? Is there anything special that you try to bring to the table, unique to her?
I think I've always thought, since the beginning, I tried to give Lightning a lot of layers, because even in those first 4 lines that they gave me, Square is so great about writing really specific dialogue and being just really specific about what they want their characters to be and where they come from and what their individual fight is. So I think that was my main priority, is to make sure that Lightning had every single layer of who she was as a person.
She's an onion.
Yeah, not
She's
just
an onion
not just a
character.
game character, but a real person with layers and history and relationships to every single character in the game, even the Chocobo.
Okay. Can we have you move just a little bit closer to the mic so we can hear you a little better?
How's that? Can you hear me now?
Is this better? Okay, so Lightning has actually evolved quite a bit as a character through the first and second game, and we can see a little bit of that continuing in the future. Has your performance and how you approach the character changed?
I don't know. I think so. That's a really good question. I think so, a little bit. Because with all the things that she's experienced, you can't help but be a little bit hardened after all that. So I think as the games have progressed, Lightning maybe has become a little bit more sarcastic.
That's got to be
and a little more hardened, to everything that's going on around her, and has to evolve into a real warrior.
So the Final Fantasy fan base, I think this is a good question to end our mini Q&A on. The Final Fantasy fan base is obviously incredibly passionate.
Yes.
What has the experience been like spearheading, being the voice of Lightning and interacting with these fans over the last couple of years? Do you have any fun memories or experiences to share?
I do. I'm especially fond of anyone who cosplays as Lightning. It's pretty cool.
There's some incredible ones.
Yeah.
Out
We
there.
were in London for the expo in London, and a girl came up who was from Poland, and she had such a spot-on cosplay. And when she came up to the table, she almost couldn't talk to me, but I almost couldn't talk to her.
Yeah. She's like, you're real.
Oh, she looked insane. She was so good. But yeah, it's been overwhelming. I think I don't even grasp the weight of how
fandom.
Lightning has really affected people over time. You just a gaming character having such an impact on people is really cool.
Yeah, great. Okay, so we're actually going to share a video now from the art director of Lightning Returns, and it's creating a painting of Lightning. Originally, this was shared by the Japanese team in the fall of 2012. This is something that I haven't had the chance to see yet.
I was going to say,
but I'm
seen
excited.
This.
So let's touch that quick.
Is that it?
That was cool.
That was very cool.
I like watching speed
Did everybody see that?
paintings. All right, so we have another video clip that we're going to throw to actually. A handful of the marketing team had a chance to go to Japan early this year, and they captured a bunch of footage for a developer diary working on Lightning Returns. The first one isn't going to release for a while now, another month or so, but in the meantime, they want to give us a quick glimpse of it, and it shows some detailing of Lightning's new model and upgrades. So let's
giving
check
away
that
secrets, huh?
out. First look.
First look.
で、今回のライトニングは13、ファイナルファンタジー13の時のライトニングと比べて、ポリゴンの割りからあれですね、シェーダーも全て一から組み直してて本当に新しいライトニングになってます。で、ローポリゴンが作られたので、ここからディティールを詰めるために Z ブラシで、作業を進めていきます。これですね。で、こちらは最終的にテクスチャーに、焼き付けられますので、この時点では制限なく作ってますですね。私ここでシワを描いてあげたりだとか、こういう服のデザインのラインをつけてあげたりとか、そういうことをこの工程では行っています。で、こちらのハイポリゴンを先ほど作成したローポリゴンに焼き付けたものがこれですね。これを適用するとこういった感じで同じポリゴン数なんですけれども、かなりシェーディングが複雑に表示されるようになります。で、ここまで作業したらですね、次に色の要素を足していきます。で、ライトニングに至っては18枚ぐらいのテクスチャーで色をつけていってあげています。で、こちらを適用するとこういった感じですね。で、まだ、色の要素しか載ってないので、こちらに光を足してあげます。で、光を足すとこういった感じで、これだとですね、まだ光は当たったんですけれども、どこもかしこも同じような光り方になっちゃってるので、この光を少しコントロールしてあげます。で、それはマヤ状のシェーダーから設定してあげます。で、シェーダーにはもう様々な機能ボタンがありまして、これはもうすごいたくさんあるので、必要に応じて機能をオンにしていってあげます。で、機能をオンにするとこちらにパラメータが現れますので、 こちらを調整してあげたものがでこれを表示させてあげるとこれが最終的な見栄えになります。このシェーダーを調整するにあたって一番こだわるのは、肌の透明感と髪の毛のツヤですね。この2つはとても力を入れて調整しています。次あれですね、13の時のライトニングを出していただきたいんですけれども、特にもう見ていただいて分かると思うんですけども、この肌の影ですねはかなりこちらの方が透明度が高くなっていると思います。であとは髪の毛がこちらすごいジャギジャギしてると思うんですけれども、これ当時は疑似半透明という機能を用いて表現してたんですけども、今回は完全に半透明の機能を用いてすごい手で一個一個調整していくんですけども、これで、より髪の毛らしい自然な表現になっていると思います。で当時はですねこちら、13の頃にはイベント用に専用のハイポリゴンのモデルを用意していたんですけれども、今回ライトニングリターンズでは、インゲームモデルもイベント用モデルも同じものを一つで表現しようということで、両方耐えうるようにすごい手を入れてクオリティを上げています。今回はこういったライトニングの衣装がおよそ100種類ぐらい用意してあります。こうやって、見ていただけると分かると思うんですけれども、一体非常に手を入れてクオリティの高いものをご提供しようと思っています。今回は衣装だけではなくてですね、武器や盾などもたくさん準備してあります。で盾についてはですね、今までファイナルファンタジー13、13-2となかった要素ですので、今回完全に新規で、追加される装飾品ですね。で武器と盾以外にも今回、ライトニングを着飾る要素としてデコレーションというものを用意しています。でこちらに至っては衣装や武器盾とは比べ物にならないぐらい量が多くてですね、ですのでライトニングは今回、衣装を好きなものを選んで、武器や盾も好きなものを選んで、最後にデコレーションで着飾ってあげる、こういった、自分なりのライトニングを見つける楽しさを用意しております。自分の好きなライトニングを作ってあげてください。
That was really cool to see.
That was really cool to see.
Some of those outfits were fantastic.
That was incredible.
Awesome. Well, we have another guest with us here, Kelsey Britt, our
Hi,
merchandise
Kelsey.
coordinator, and she has brought some goodies for us to look at, and this is where we get to
just
drool over
you guys
them.
are geeking out over these. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
well, they're Play Arts Kai, of course I'm going to geek out over them.
I'm
So
hoping
you
they
actually
send
have
me one of
a
these.
prototype of the
Yes.
Lightning Returns, which is
Yes.
obviously the
This
grayscale
is so
one.
she's still in grayscale here because this is one of our. This is still like a sculpture prototype, but actually we've already got these out for pre-order on our website. If you go to na.square-enix.com and go to our web store, you can definitely find her and make sure that you get your hands on your own now because
Like
I'm
this?
sure
She's gonna
it
go
will
fast.
sell out.
I'll take one. I'll get my hands on one.
I'll get my hands on it right now.
But actually, I really wanted to show all of our other Play Arts figures of Lightning because really she's a great touchstone of the evolution of the line. So here we have from Final Fantasy 13 Lightning as she appeared in that game. And as you can see, this is still, our Play Arts Kai figures. They were a little bit smaller then, and then they've gotten more detailed and really
cool.
just like much more, I think, beautiful. And they've paid really careful attention to the paint
fantastic.
application. There's way more points of articulation, accessories. And so by
see that.
13.2, we had a beautiful figure. And in Lightning Returns, we're going to get something really gorgeous as well. There's so many beautiful details on her costume and in her armor. So I'm really looking forward to getting my own hands on this one too because I'm a huge Lightning fan.
I know, whoever does the wardrobe, I want to be my stylist from here on out.
Yeah. So
Is the Lightning Returns one larger even than the?
yeah,
the
I
two?
think
she
that
looks a
just
little bit more
looks
sizable.
to show like some scale. Let's like hold them up to each other. I think that Lightning Returns is a little bit larger than 13.2, and definitely 13.2 is a little bit larger than 13. So we've
I'm
been
fine with
slowly
that.
scaling up.
Start getting to life size, and I'll just save up to pre-order.
Exactly. You
just-
can share your
Yeah,
accessories.
I was
with
going to
her.
say, just give me all the costumes and I'll just be life size.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Do my
she has
hair
lots
pink.
of cool features in Lightning Returns. So my favorite, I think, is that you can attach her weapon to her back. There's actually a peg here in the back. We can't show you because it's very delicate and we don't want to turn it around, but there's all kinds of ways to accessorize and pose her. So
Fantastic. And so she's up for pre-order right now.
she's up for pre-order right now.
Okay.
So get your hands on the line.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so next up we actually have. Well, thank you first, Kelsey. for
Thanks,
calling in.
Kels.
Yeah, it was
These
great
are
to
cool.
meet you guys.
We
See
actually
if I
have
put them in my
something
bag on the way out.
that I'm excited about. I think so. I'm excited. Okay, I'm essentially excited about everything. I keep saying this is something I'm excited about, but that's because we have such cool content. You have agreed, Allie, to read some lines in Lightning's voice, haven't you?
Yes, a few
Be
fans
still,
I
my
think
heart.
sent in some favorites. So
I marked mine too because
a
mine
little
just
nervous.
Skipped a beat, honestly.
Okay.
doing them live.
So
it's
do you have
a
your
little
lines in
scary.
front of you?
I do. I have some lines right here.
Okay.
Some of you may or may not know.
I think that some of these are going to resonate.
I think some of these are going to resonate.
So we have the first one about the future at your leisure.
All right, we ready? Here we go. I got to channel lightning for a second. When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past.
Did you just close your eyes too, Kelsey? Just like, take this
Yeah,
in.
everybody close your eyes. Oh, we get some applause outside. Thank you very much.
We've got more. All right, the
here we
next
go.
one.
And this feels supernatural too,
Yes, with the headphones
With the
on.
headphones
Let's
on.
focus.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. We live to make the possible. That's wrong. I read it wrong. This happens in the booth every day. People take two. Take two. We live to make the impossible possible. That is our focus.
Okay. This next one's my favorite.
This is her favorite, so we're gonna do it for you. Okay. This is ridiculous. Worst birthday ever.
Worst birthday ever.
Hold on, I turned myself up. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now I can hear me.
All right.
Okay,
Next one.
this is one of my favorite ones. I really love this one. I really think this is just a good mantra for life. It's not a matter of can or can't. Some things in life, you just do.
That one you sold particularly well.
I like that
I
one.
like that one a lot.
That's one of my good ones. I like this one though. This is a good one too. This is kind of captures her sarcasm. You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Oh, I loved that one. Yeah, that's great.
That's a good one.
So we have a couple of lines from
yeah.
Lightning Returns, don't we?
Ooh,
All right.
whoa. Are we allowed to say these?
Yeah.
These are super secret lines.
Some of these are in the. I think some of these are in the trailer.
Are they
I
in the
think we're
trailer?
good.
Oh,
We're good.
Okay, so we're not cheating or anything?
No.
I don't want to do anything
I'm
wrong.
sure people watching would love that though.
No,
Just
yeah.
throw some stuff out there. No.
I
Get the
know.
scoop.
I know, a few spoilers right now. No. Okay, here we go. With only 13 days left until the end of the world, I finally awoke from my sleep.
So foreboding.
It is. It is. Okay, here we
Couple
go.
more.
This is a good one too. I have to always remember kind of where she was when I said this because I say thousands and I don't even know how many lines.
Yeah.
We say a lot.
To get into that emotional
Yeah, but
state.
it's the lines for everything that Lightning says. A lot of it's so specific that I actually can remember them when I read them here.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of where I am in the game, which I'm not going to tell you,
Yeah.
or I'll get in trouble. So here we go. It happened long ago, in a past that I cannot change. I was fighting a war that never ended. I thought I was saving the world, and I needed help. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
There we go.
And
Here's-
we have one last
here's a
one.
good last
and this is a
one,
good.
yeah.
I think this is a good one to end on.
I know this is a
also.
good last one to end on for all of you that are getting ready for Lightning Returns. I wouldn't bet against me.
It's a good mantra.
That's a good one.
Don't bet against lightning.
Yeah, I like it.
Round of
Thanks, you guys.
applause.
Got a little audience outside.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
kind of
gosh.
cool. A
Okay.
little embarrassed.
So before you leave, we want to have you sign a couple of items that we're going to do for giveaways later. Would you do us the honor of that?
Sure. Please.
Some very lucky person will get their hands
know,
on that
who's gonna
someday.
get this?
We don't know yet.
We don't
It's
know.
definitely not
We don't know
me.
yet.
Definitely not. I'm definitely not getting
Yeah?
these signed
I'm
for
just going to
myself.
store it on my desk until we need it.
All right, let's see.
How many times during this presentation have we threatened to
Just
take
steal all the
merchandise?
goodies.
Like, hey guys, but we're letting
Well, I
people know
think
ahead
if
of
the
time.
three of us get together,
Yes, use our powers.
I
Combined.
know we've got
I
quite
don't know.
a team
I wouldn't
here.
bet against us.
I wouldn't bet against us either. All right, there we go. First one signed.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Allie.
Of course.
All right, so we are actually going to go out on the E3 trailer, but first, do you have anything else that you would like to share before before we sign off, where people can keep up with you and so on?
Thanks. Yeah, I'm more active on Twitter than Facebook, so you can follow me at Miss Allie Hillis.
And you'll be tweeting once you get out of the convention
Yeah, once I get
center
out of the
because
convention
nobody
center.
has
Everybody thinks I'm
any
making stuff
reception
up.
here.
I said I was going to be live tweeting from E3, but as everybody out there has learned, it's impossible
You'll be
to
late
live tweet.
tweeting.
I'll be
from
late tweeting
E3.
from E3. Yes, I'm keeping a list of all of my very important observations here today,
And
and
we'll
I'll
just
be
get a
tweeting them before bed tonight.
Stream of consciousness.
I know, I know. I just hope my brain's working. all the way
Well-
to- By the way, I like the pink. You guys gave me a
Are mine orange?
pink headphones.
Yes,
You're
orange.
orange.
I like orange a lot.
I know. I like pink for lightning. It's nice. I agree.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me. Thanks a
we're
lot.
going to go out on the E3 trailer now, so let's roll it.
Let's roll it.
When I awoke from my dreamless sleep, I was just in time to witness the end of the world.
The people here know that it's almost over.
Yeah. Only 13 days to go.
It's an oracle drive. It records the future. Yep. Whatever they see in it, they know it's a future that's bound to happen.
Wicked Savior, go now to Etro's side.
Sarah, I need to know. When I die, will I get to see you again?
You're gonna fight me?
Yeah, that's right. That prophecy, it has to be true.
It would look like the Savior appears on the final day, and she tries to destroy the world. But then a hero appears and puts an end to her sinister plan. You're telling me you still think these prophecies mean a damn thing?
If you want the truth, I didn't until now. Who would believe you'd actually show up again out of nowhere after 500 years? Here you are, just in time for the final act. Right on cue.
Snow, it's been a long time. You know what I am, and you know what I want.
You gonna try to kill me? Huh?